What's up, guys? We are finally back after a long 2-week hiatus with our next video on the Canadian election. First of all, I'd just like to start out and apologize for the wait. I know I promised 4 videos in 4 weeks, but my editor was actually on vacation and was unable to edit the videos, so we missed our scheduled release time because they were on vacation. So like I said, I was originally going to make 4 different videos on various topics about the election and the political parties and their leaders. But I realized most people don't want to hear me ramble on for like 20 minutes about boring shit like that. So I'm cutting this video down to strictly about who I think will win the election and why. And I'll also be making a case for why each leader could win the election and why they also won't win the election. But before we get into the video, I'd just like to give a huge shout out to our first sponsor for this video. Yes, we have 2 sponsors for this video. That last video did so well that we got contacted by 2 companies wanting to sponsor our channel. The first ad that I'd like to give a shout out is Epic Games. Epic Games is a great company that produces the best games in the world right now. Games like Fortnite that you may have heard of.
Suck a dick, dude. Literally, the fattest one you can find. I want you to just literally just shove the whole thing in your mouth.
Ah! Dude! How does that not hit? It was perfect!
Yeah, I remember I used to be able to fucking edit, dude.
Fuck!
Yeah, let's have airplanes in it so they can just fly around, then drop in and third party the guy. This fucking game sucks, man. This game fucking sucks. You hear me? It sucks. It's overrated. It's overrated.
Download Fortnite for free on the Epic Games launcher and make sure to use code JALA in the Fortnite item shop.
Choose your character!
So to begin this video off, I'll be discussing the current party that's in power, and that would be the Liberal Party. So, some reasons that I think that the Liberals could win this upcoming election. Well, for starters, they're already in power, so obviously they do have the people's support. They also have the world's most handsome leader in the world right now. And also in a world where change is constant, I can see the voters feeling like they don't want to change. Although I think a lot of voters do want to change, but I can also see that most people will just want to stick with the status quo and just stay with the Liberals. So that's why I think the Liberals will win the election. Now for some reasons why Justin Trudeau and the Liberals won't win. Well, for starters, they're the party in power right now. That always makes you a threat to everyone. People always want change for the better, and if they're unhappy with how things are going, it's easy to just look at who's in power right now and just straight up just not vote for them. For that reason alone, I could see that being the downfall of Justin Trudeau. The next party that I'll be discussing is the power that most people feel as the second best odds of securing the vote of the people, and that would be the Conservatives. The Conservatives are led by Andrew Scheer. I could see the Conservatives winning because there's a lot of right-wing people in Canada. Yes, believe it or not, but there are. But yeah, if all the right-wing supporters believe that Andrew Scheer is the solution to the problem in the Canadian government, then I could easily see him being elected as our next Prime Minister. I mean, he does have basically free votes from all of Alberta and Saskatchewan, arguably. Next, we have the NDPs, who are led by Jagmeet Singh.
Nope. Yep. Nope. Yep. Nope. Yep. Nope. Yep.
I could see the NDPs winning this election because they've been kind of flying under the radar, and they've been able to avoid the negativity that's been very present in the political atmosphere right now, specifically between Justin Trudeau and Andrew Scheer.
There's no Canadian that believes that they're going to be better off by paying a carbon tax. You have given a massive exemption to the country's largest polluters, and your plan is already
the experts,
failing.
the parliamentary budget officer points out 80% of Canadians
based
are
on your
better
numbers.
off
He
under
had to trust
our,
the numbers you gave him.
Climate
Nobody believes
incentive.
your numbers, Justin, because
You do
have
not want
misled
to act
Canadians.
on climate
You
change,
promised-
Mr. Scheer.
You
You were doing
promised you would
nothing.
lower
You were
taxes on
reversing the
Canadians.
only
I'm gonna put it
plan
out
we
here.
ever had.
You promised
The
to balance
choice
your budget
Canadians
this
are
year.
facing
Let me put it out here for you
clear.
guys.
Do
The
we
fact of the matter is-
And Jagmeet Singh, for the most part, has been able to deflect any negative criticism of him so far, and there hasn't been any huge scandals revolving his leadership. So he has pretty good odds of winning, although on the flip side, I can definitely not see him winning because, to put it lightly and in the best terms possible, without trying to come off as racist, I don't think Canada's ready for a prime minister that looks like him. Nothing against him or his culture or anything. I'm just being honest, and when you think about politics and how traditional it is, I'm just not sure if Canadians are willing and ready for someone like him. As diverse as Canadians claim to be and how accepting we claim to be, for a lack of a better word, there's still a lot of haters, I guess you could say, that probably will not support him. Next, we have the Green Party, who are led by Elizabeth May.
Omar Khadri, you got more class than the whole fucking cabinet. Thank you.
Language.
Now, the Green Parties used to be the kind of like joke of Canadian politics. They were never looked on as a serious contender for winning any seats in Parliament. However, over the past 10 years, their party has grown immensely in public support and in just public awareness of their party. They currently have one seat in Parliament, and that being Elizabeth May's. Okay, I'm gonna be honest, I don't see them winning at all. I can see Elizabeth May winning her seat, and frankly, that's about it. Next, we have the Bloc Québécois, who are led by Yves Francois Blanchet. Most definitely butchering that. Shout out to French 8. Anyways, Yves is the political party leader of the Bloc Québécois. I can see him winning because there's a lot of people in Quebec, a lot of them who want to separate from Canada. He'll definitely get votes and seats in Quebec, but as the party name suggests, it's the Bloc Québécois. They literally only exist in Quebec. So for that reason alone, obviously he will not be the next Prime Minister of Canada. And finally, we have the last party that we'll be discussing, and that is the People's Party of Canada, who are led by Maxime Bernier. The People's Party of Canada will win if they get the support of all the just crazy people that are just... Honestly, I don't know what to say about this party. It's better if you just do the research yourself and look at their platform, look at what they say. Yeah, honestly, this party is it's honestly just a meme, and for that reason alone, I can see people voting for them. Obviously, they are last in support in Canada, and they have literally zero chance of winning the election. But I'm sure they'll definitely still get their votes, and Maxime Bernier may win his seat. Actually, he probably will. Who knows? I honestly don't know if he will or will not. Before we end this video off, I want to give a shout out to our second sponsor for this video. Our next sponsor is the song Old Town Road by rapper Lil Nas X.
Town road, I'm gonna ride till I can't no more.
I got the horses in the back, horse stock is attached. Head is matted black, got the bushes black to match. Riding on a horse, ha.
Diamond rings and Fendi sports bras. Riding down Rodeo in my Maserati sports car. Got no stress, I've been through all that. I'm like a Marlboro man, so I keep going back. Wish I could roll home back to that old town road. I wanna ride till I can't, yeah, I'm gonna.
Old Town Road has been the #1 song in the country. Stream it on your devices through Spotify or Apple Music. So, who do I think will win the upcoming federal election? I believe that we are headed for a minority liberal government. The reasons I say this is because I think Trudeau and the Liberals will lose a number of seats to the Conservatives and the NDPs this time around, so they won't be able to form a majority government. However, I still think and believe that he will garner the most seats in the House of Parliament. Therefore, he'll be able to form a minority government. Yeah, in case you guys didn't know, minority party is basically a very awkward situation because you have the most seats in the House, but you don't necessarily have more than half of the total seats in the House, meaning that they'll win the most seats, but they'll be outnumbered by all the remaining seats of the other parties. So it can be a very awkward and delicate situation. Minority governments have formed before. We've seen that with the Stephen Harper Conservative government back in 2008, I believe. But yeah, my prediction will be a liberal minority government. And if I'm wrong, I won't be surprised. If I'm right, I won't be surprised either. As far as who I voted for, well, I voted for...
His name is John Cena!
That's gonna do it for this video, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed. I know it's on the shorter side, but we're kind of on a time crunch right now, as the election is literally in 3 days. Yes, 3 days now. Don't forget to like the video, leave a comment, and subscribe to our channel. That's gonna do it for us here. I'll see you guys next time. Make sure to go out and vote for your favorite political party. I don't care what it is, but you gotta vote, make your voice heard, make your vote count. That's all I'm asking.